As President of the United States of America and as a parent, I believe there are a few things that we should change in our education. The student should have no homework, healthy school lunches, and no bullying. You may think to yourself, wow, how is she going to change that? They're big and complicated issues. Well, I'm going to explain to you why we should do this and how it's going to be done. Teenagers are very stressed for many reasons, but the main reason is from schoolwork. According to a study in Baltimore City, 78% of students are stressed due to schoolwork. They are at high risk of having a heart attack or having a stroke. Teenagers who are tense and uptight cannot perform their best, so these people don't do as good in school or even in sports. Teenagers who are stressed take their anger out in road rage. This can cause more accidents, and in 2008 in the United States, 2,739 teenagers died in car accidents. Removing homework will reduce stress in teenagers' lives. It will also reduce the number of teenagers who have died in car accidents, and allow students to always perform their best in school and sports. On an average school day, students work hard and long hours for about 7 to 8 hours. And most kids participate in school sports that last late in the evening. This is a very long and busy day for them, but the day hasn't finished. They have to go home and complete their homework, shower, eat, and some students even have a part-time job. If you remove homework, you would still need tests and quizzes. So studying should be the only schoolwork students should have to worry about after school. Students would excel on tests and quizzes due to the fact that they would not have to worry about work in the other classes and could focus on that one subject. And what about sleep? It is crucial for students to have enough hours of sleep a day. Otherwise, the students will not be able to give the full attention in school, so they will slack off. With more sleep, students can pay more attention in class. According to a Wilson-Carcassonne study, 26% of high school students sleep on an average less than 6.5 hours on school nights, and only 15% sleep 8.5 hours. For your brain to function correctly and efficiently, sleep is really important. Teenagers who need about 8.5 to 10 hours of sleep a night. Otherwise, you will not be able to focus in class, you would fall asleep, you will not do well on a test, and not be able to play sports with a full amount of energy. Another problem teenagers and children are facing is obesity. According to the American Heart Association, children ages 2 to 19 are obese, and about 1 out of 3 are overweight. These children are at high risk of developing type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and other health problems. They are also at risk of low self-esteem, depression, and bullying. Obesity is a great in low-income families because they cannot afford to pay for healthy and organic foods. These families would usually buy their meals from fast food restaurants such as Burger King and McDonald's, which contains ingredients that are not good for your body and health. So, to change the major issue, we should start from changing the school's lunch menus. We need to remove fast foods such as French fries, burgers, hot dogs, and also remove sodium and foods with high amounts of calories, and adding healthier foods, including fruits and vegetables. If the schools had healthy and nutritious foods, then the children would have some beneficial and nourishing foods in their daily diet. Chef N. Cooper, an editor, actor-in-chief, said, "We can do a tremendous amount of good for kids across the country if we change the school lunches." Schools receive $2.68 for each free meal they serve through the National School Lunch Program, which is a federal meal program. The payment must cover food, labor, and facilities. The problem is, it is very hard to have a meal for less than $3 that is less processed and contains healthy foods. To change this problem, I believe we can give more money for each free meal, maybe about $3.50. We'll give schools nutritional food and also pay for the labor and the facilities. Bullying is a very important and serious issue that many teenagers deal with throughout their childhood. Children go to school to learn, and they need to be in a safe and protected environment. All kids deserve protection at school. It is also every school's responsibility to make sure that their students are safe and protected. This is not always happening, so I have a new solution of how we can try to prevent bullying from occurring. According to the behavioral management, only 25% of students reported that teachers intervene in bullying situations, while 71% of teachers believe they always intervene. The teachers should be paying more attention to the students and help fix any problems they might be facing. For every county and every state in the US, we should have teachers' work lessons about bullying. In these classes, every teacher, including substitutes, have to attend. There will be about 3 classes for every school year. It will help teachers to know what to do in a situation and how to handle it. Also, 60% of middle school students say that they have been bullied, while 16% of staff believe that students are bullied. A school can't just deal with an individual bully and a victim. Schools need to develop an ongoing program and always talk about problems and issues. Students will be more aware, concerned, and curious with bullying situations that have intense results, such as suicides. These stories wake up students and also scares them. With anti-bullying programs, it can teach students how to handle a particular situation, how to identify bullying, and understanding the effects of bullying. Everyone will benefit from removing homework, having healthy school lunches, and preventing bullying from occurring. Removing homework will reduce stress and cause less car accidents. Having healthy school lunches will reduce the obesity rates throughout America. The top 5 bullying reasons were looks and size for 23%, being smart and nerdy 19%, interest in hobbies 13%, and race 9%, and family 6%. Having healthy school lunches will also reduce the number 1 reason for bullying, which is looks and size of 23%. Trying to prevent bullying will also lower the rate of suicides and not having some kids living in fear. Together we can make our nation better by dealing with these important issues and allowing our children to live a better life. Thank you, goodbye, and God bless America.